we are on to the sippy cup era. But past Matt would be flabbergasted. Potential next baby. That's another update, actually. Why the frick are we even trying this? I stole one. I stole it. Oh, that's a good one. I hesitate even going into this. And hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing super duper well. I thought that we could kick off today's vlog with a little bit of a fall haul. I'm getting a little bit more ahead of it than I did when I realized that my summer wardrobe was just not wardrobing, you know? If you guys saw that haul, you know that finding pieces that fit when I had a big belly and then post big belly and then postpartum in general was a little bit challenging. As part of that haul, you guys saw that I picked up the viral Halara shorts that I ended up really liking. I've also purchased some other Halara things in the past with my own dollars that I ended up loving. So a huge shout out to Halara for sponsoring this portion of today's video, because I'm really excited to show you guys some fall pieces that will just make you feel comfy, cozy, while also feeling stylish coming this fall. You can find everything that I mention and try on today linked down below in the description box, and if you like anything and you want to check it out for yourself, you can use code MAC20 for 20% off full priced items. Let's start off with some pants, because there's a couple cool pants offers coming in September, and to be honest, I didn't expect to love these pants the way that I indeed love these pants. Through this haul, I was introduced to the HalaraFlex pant, and let me just say, when I was an office girly, where was this? Where was this style? Where was this incredible, stretchy, office, still looking really business and casual pant? The flex pant comes in so many colors and styles, and even though I'm not an office girly anymore, I loved pairing this with some of the tops that you guys will see in a second. They made me feel really sophisticated, just like one step up from my casual, you know, jogger sweatpant. The work pant style looks like it should be uncomfortable, but you can literally take it from work and then onto the couch when you're home watching Netflix. And then I picked up a couple more styles that are more casual looking and also more casual of a color as well. Like I mentioned before, there are a couple cool offers coming up specifically in September, specifically for the pants. On September 10th, if you spend $69, you get a free pair of pants. And then from September 4th to September 14th, be on the lookout for a special offer specifically for work pants. Moving on to a few basic tops that I picked up, and I really enjoyed styling these both with the pants as well as some more active wear type of bottoms too. First up, I picked up this really simple V-neck top. I also picked up this simple, what is this, kind of like a scoop neck athleisure top. I've ordered this before with my own money and really liked it, so I got it in this sage green color. I love how it looks with the pink pants, and again with just a simple pair of biker shorts or leggings, I think that'd be really cute too. Overall, I've always been so impressed with the diverse range of activewear and casual wear that Halara has. At first I thought they were only kind of an activewear athleisure brand, but when I'm pairing things together and realizing how their basics look with both casual wear bottoms or tops mixed with activewear or athleisure wear tops and bottoms, it's really cool to see how they both mix and match. I also picked up this more flowy athleisure wear tank top situation. I feel like nearly everything that I've picked up in this haul is stretchy and comfortable and extremely breathable too, which if we're going for a fall haul, there are plenty of those in between days that it's really chilly in the morning and then you're sweating in the afternoon and then you're back to chilly in the evening. So having that breathable factor is really nice when we're in this in-between state. I was about to move on to a couple of one pieces and I literally almost forgot about the top that I'm literally wearing right now. I love these small details like this strap around the neck and these little thumb holes that just elevate it. And then to end off, a couple of one pieces. If you know me, you know I love me a one piece. Okay, this jumpsuit. I did not know how this was going to fit off the rack. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it, and it it quickly became one of my favorites. I love the flowiness of it, but then this waistband around the middle was a very pleasant surprise. It's like it hit at the perfect point on my body to bring it from a really oversized flowy jumpsuit to just give it a little bit more form, and it really made the outfit for me. I'm really excited about this jumpsuit. And then you know I could not do any sort of haul without some sort of overall. I love the button details that the shortalls have, and I love the pockets, both the chest pocket and the side pockets. These are a 10 out of 10 for me. I loved pairing it with this long sleeve. I also can see myself pairing it with just a simple white tank top. Comment below if there were any clear outfit winners for you, if you liked the more casual office wear, the more casual active wear, or even combining those two things. I did that in a couple outfits and I really enjoyed those too. But again, if you guys saw anything that you wanted to pick up for yourself, if you guys wanted to match this fall, you can use code MACD20 to enjoy 20% off full price items. And don't forget about those 2 special offers on pants coming in September. All of that info and the links to these items will be in the description box below. Thank you again to Halara for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and let's get on with the vlog.
Come closer, dance for me. Easy tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million.
Just took a very long and heated shower and it feels incredible, so excuse this situation. So as Annie is moving in and out of all of these different stages so fast, I'm noticing how much clutter of things that no longer apply to her is just like happening. I was in the nursery this morning and I got a little bookshelf thing for the corner of her room so that I could free up some space on the cube thing that we have. I'll show you that after her nap at some point today, but while I was rearranging, I noticed that the bassinet attachment to our stroller is still in the corner of her room, and that corner could be used for so many other things. But it's been there for so long that like my brain just stopped processing or like seeing that it was there. But something that I cannot ignore that is just constantly there because we're constantly in here is this situation. This level of the cabinet, and she's starting to creep up here as well, is Annie's food drink station. This is where her plates go. This is where her bottles went. She took, I think, 1 bottle in her life, but they've just been sitting in here. And recently we've been kind of having fun and like training with some sippy cups, and my little hyperfixation-esque brain, I think, has purchased, I don't even want to count how many sippy cups. You and I will probably count as I'm cleaning this out today, in the process of seeing which one she likes best, which one works best. And what I have come to realize now that we are on the sippy cup subject is the freaking valves that are nice because they do prevent spillage. So if they're like anti-spill, they have like a valve in the straw, which makes it, 1, really difficult to suck up any sort of liquid, but 2, some of them have like a bite and then suck type of mechanic, which is kind of more difficult to learn. We also have a couple of different formulas that we have been attempting to try with a little bit of recent success. So should I start with that update before we get into that? Maybe I'll circle back to that update after this because I will get distracted. This angle is strange, but I'm going to set you guys down here. We're gonna run through this really quick. I've got a couple of boxes over here that I can use to store things in, and let's just get this situated because right now it's just like a heaping pile of so many different things.
You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has.
Okay, this is looking so much better. Oh my gosh, we really phased out of all this stuff, but my high-level thoughts on everything involved here, actually. I can't give my 2 cents on any of the bottles for obvious reasons, but all of these will be put away for potential next baby.
Yeah, let's have another one. space. We clearly don't have enough space in the cabinet.
We don't have enough space? Or you mean we have too much space, so we need another baby?
Oh, yeah, we have too much space.
Yeah, we have too much space, so we need another one. This mat went on her high chair, and I would say it was really cute, really great. It made the boring white and gray IKEA high chair that we have really freaking cute for the time, but we ended up just taking it off because you ended up cleaning this as well as the tray itself. It literally fit like right here, and so the things that we functionally did use for this for a while are this IKEA insert. The cover of it that made it look really cute was, again, very cute for the time, but it was just another thing to kind of wash off, and it ended up smelling after a little bit. So the aesthetic stuff was cute, but we ended up not using it. This thing for her feet has been awesome, and we can move it up and down like as she grows. Insert itself was very functional because when she was smaller, it made her fit way better in the high chair, and then you can always let out some air as she got bigger, but now she's such a big girl that she doesn't need it anymore. These molds for pureeing our baby food and storing them were awesome. I think these are linked on Amazon. Anything I'm mentioning I will leave linked below, including my whole Amazon storefront, because there's just all of our favorites in there. Oh my gosh, these things, you can put frozen breast milk like in this little nubby, or we put mashed up strawberry in this and just took it on our walks, and it was something that she could do, she could be preoccupied with, and a little snack also for our walks, and we loved it. But all of this stuff we've officially phased out, so I'm gonna put that in a box. And then moving up here, we are onto the sippy cup era. I actually didn't go as absolutely crazy as I thought. One of her sippy cups is in her room though, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones, and a couple came in a 2-pack, but we're just gonna count those as one. This one is the winner. We got these off Amazon. They came in a 2-pack. These little bear cups, they don't have any valves on the straw. The straw is nice and soft and small and less intimidating for her to suck out of. Really easy, but it does control a little bit of flow because the straw is so small, but it's a clear winner. We also really like this insulated Zax stainless steel cup. We have another one by the brand Awala, I don't know how to say it, but it's really cute. She's really into that one right now. Randomly, I'll show you guys that when she wakes up. But I think because she's gotten so used to sucking through a straw with that one, she is getting the hang of the more resistant ones, which is nice. These ones are by the brand Nubby. Kind of the same vibe, have a valve, kind of hard to suck out of, but she probably could do it now. And then these ones are like the First Years, that's the brand. And one of these I ended up cutting the valve because I was just so annoyed at the valve, and as soon as I did that, she was sucking water out of it like crazy. All right, formula. I hesitate even going into this because, again, you like open it up online, and anyone that has like a really strong stance on like how to feed your baby is probably gonna have some thoughts, you know, and things that they want to say. But I do have to say, comments on the video of me just talking about what I've been struggling with finding a little more freedom being an exclusively breastfeeding mom, they were so kind, and so many stuck out to me and hit me so deep in my soul in such a positive way, so thank you so much. But some of those ones that did stick out to me were the ones just encouraging us to just know what is best for us. There's so many different avenues to go down when it comes to feeding or weaning or a little bit of both. It's just such a crazy time, and the ones that just reminded me that we know what's best for our family was just, they were just so kind and so nice. And I also just loved reading all of your all's experiences, and as much as I don't want anyone else to struggle, it is so nice to know that we're not alone in this transition or in this struggle and in these thoughts and feelings that I'm feeling right now. But with that said, I'm going to share an update with what we decided and what's been working really well, because I'm just feeling so much lighter about it. Since I've never been against formula, we had the idea that for the wedding coming up, in order for me to go, we would do formula for those 1 to 2 days. It sounds so simple. It sounds so simple, except if you have a baby that has been exclusively breastfed for like 10 months and then you try to introduce something as synthetic as formula, we didn't account for that. We didn't account for that little hurdle. So I will keep that long story short. That was like a week of stress and spiraling and circling around. Why the frick are we even trying this? Why are we even doing this? I would literally be cooped up in my own bedroom, and Jack and I would be texting back and forth on how it was going, if she was sipping anything. We were trying like 5 different bottles, 5 different sippy cups, cutting the valve out of that. That's how that happened. It was crazy. I share that just in case there are other moms out there that are also trying to supplement a little bit with formula and didn't realize that you might not, you know, just take to it right away, and it might be a very stressful experience. So then we took to Reddit, which I would argue is like the armpit of the internet. It's where like happiness goes to die, but it's also extremely helpful when you're just wanting some quick real life experiences from other real life parents. And when we were looking up different formulas that taste the closest to breast milk, this one, Kendamil, came up over and over again for so many different parents. We went with the original. It's their signature whole milk recipe. And the first time what did she drink? Did she drink 2 ounces the first time she tried it, bub?
Yeah.
Kendamil? Yeah.
Yeah, she cleaned house.
Cleaned house on 2 ounces of it. We learned from the first one that we would just like make 2 ounces to start and see how it goes instead of wasting like a 4 to 6 ounce bottle. But she cleaned house and we were like, oh, okay. But then yesterday was a very warm day and we're not getting a ton of those anymore, which is wild. August is very cool this year up here, but I've been wanting so bad to go to the beach for a couple of solo hours, and on the weekends it just hasn't been the right weather for it. And the only time before we started trying to introduce formula for like one of the feeds, the only time that I got a good stretch was in the morning. So I saw that the day was really nice and it was a work day, and so I had Annie for the majority of it, but I decided that day randomly to just blow all responsibilities after she went down for her second nap, because after she got up from her second nap, that's when Jack always normally takes over, and that's also when this experimental feed kind of happens. So technically she wouldn't need me at that point, and so I took off at like 3:30 and I was not back until like 6:30. It was like I didn't even remember what that sort of stretch of freedom even felt like someone not needing me physically for that long. Like, oh my gosh, my brain like rewired during those 3 hours. That's how I can describe it. I also remember thinking I can feel my own heartbeat. Like, that sounds very like strange or woo-woo, but that's literally how it felt. Like, I was sitting in the car, I took June, our convertible, and I just felt my own body and like myself and my own heartbeat, and that was just, oh my gosh, magic. It's like all I needed. But anyway, during that, obviously I was thinking about her for the vast majority of the time, wondering how her bottle is going, like how is that like faring out. And when I got back, she had nearly finished 4 whole ounces of this, and Jack is pretty convinced that if there were 6 in there, she would have finished that as well. She's kind of like a drive-by eater at this point. She's not like sucking down the bottle like super crazy all at once, but she is taking some pretty good pulls out of this one. It's just so nice. It's so relieving. As far as the wetting goes, I let that go. It was sad initially, but I let that go as soon as we realized that her taking up formula was not a super easy or stress-free process, and so having that like deadline almost to like get her to take formula, or she won't have it when I'm gone, and like me just being stressed while I'm gone, like that just introduced a whole new level that I wasn't expecting. So I let go of the wetting. There's no pressure there. I feel totally okay about it. By letting go of that and that expectation, I am able to enjoy just whatever she does end up taking to, and celebrating what does come about has been really lovely. So thanks for listening to my TED Talk. This will be forever grateful. This. Welcome to what has become a very regular segment of Annie and I's day, and that is car snacks. I think I saw a comment of someone saying they call them car picnics, and I thought that was so fun. No, don't squeeze that down, Skull. Oh. And it's funny because Jack and I used to call, like, when we got fast food and like ate it in the car, we used to call those car picnics. Like, we'd have Chick-fil-A car picnics all the time before her. And I think we're at an age where we can do a full-on car picnic, but for now, we call them car snacks. She downs these things. I remember when it took her a minute. Forget if I said this, but we're outside Target. That is some place that we love to come now, which is so crazy looking back. I think it was literally May of this year that I was like so scared, and I still like get nervous taking her places. It's not like I'm like, oh, it's whatever. But just doing it so often, even though it feels hard, has been so rewarding. Just going places with her, figuring out our little routine and what works for us. It's been so crazy. We had to do a little return. We got a bath mat here. That's another update, actually. This big girl is in the actual bathtub now. The sink was no longer serving us, especially when she started to stand and be such a big girl. There we go. You guys were very, very bright and I didn't even realize. But yeah, I wanted to get one of those things that would be like a non-slip situation in the bath, but it literally did not stick to the bottom. We followed all the directions, tried it dry, tried it like slightly wet, nothing. So it was a bust. So we returned that. I also like to come here and just like go little places that have shopping carts because I like to practice for being in a cart, because that's something along with a stroller that she really doesn't like. But the thing that we found is I get in, I have my tush baby. That is something I use every, oh no, single freaking day. So I bring her in with the tush baby. I get my wipes ready. I wipe down a cart, put her in it, and I have Cheerios with me. And it used to be more of like a steady stream of Cheerios, but as we've done it more and more often, she doesn't need the constant Cheerios. She kind of takes one and then kind of like looks around. I give her a toy that we bring in our bag. I always have backup toys in the bag. She usually is good. She's definitely babbly the whole time, but that's just her being a little babe, right? So we did the return and then we needed more of her cereal. Oh, do you want to show them your water cup, Papa? This is the Awala water cup that she has, and she's been really enjoying it. You want to take a sip? I swear I almost gave up on the whole valve sippy cup things, and then literally I think yesterday, can mama have some? No? Okay. She like figured it out and now she like goes for it all the time. It is so crazy, like just like thinking back to just me so scared to generally leave the house with her, and now we casually run a return and pick up some more oatmeal. And honestly, one of my favorite parts of it is the car snack and the chillin' after. But past Mac just a few months ago would be flabbergasted at looking at us hanging out in the car together right now outside of Target. Hey Annie, can mama have a kissy? Thank you so much, Bubba's. Can mama have a kissy? Can I please have one? Oh, big. So yummy. Yeah, thank you. That's so nice. That's delicious. If I can't have a kissy, I'll have that. I stole one. I stole it. I stole it. I'm so crazy, Mom. It's so crazy. I stole it. Good morning. So blue in here in the morning. Say good morning, guys. Okay. Bye-bye. The light in here in the morning versus the afternoon is, it couldn't be more different. It literally is one side of the place versus the other side in the mornings and the afternoon. What do you think? Makes for some good light in the afternoon though. Am I right? Oh, geez. Oh. So gentle, so gentle. Oh. Do you want to show them some nursery updates? So in this corner, we used to have a table, just the like, I think it's like $10 or $20 from IKEA. And she doesn't sit at a table yet. It was kind of just taking up space. But this thing held so many books. Half of them she didn't even want to read. Did you find your egg? Here you go. So good, Bubba. Yay! Good job! Anyway, half the book she didn't even read because she tears apart anything that's not a board book. Good job, baby! And with her being more exploratory with her toys and such, I knew eventually I was going to clear out this to have her toys in and make toy rotations a little more simple versus just having them like all on the ground, you know? So I got this bookshelf. I'll leave it linked below. It's perfect for what we need right now and very affordable. And I love the wood look that it has to it. A lot of her books are either put away in these bins here, and then I also have a few in one of these free drawers just so I can rotate them maybe every week. We've got a lot of her favorites, some ones that she doesn't really reach for that maybe she'll reach for now. Her current favorite is this one, the Moo Ba La 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 by Sandra Boynton. Do you want to read it? Okay, let's read it, baby. Yes, 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 yes. Cow says moo. Some other dogs go bow, wow, wow. I'm gonna go find another book. Come on, look at these, baby. There's so many. Do you wanna come pick one out? Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, this is one of the best ones. These are baby's eyes. This is baby's nose. These are baby's elbows. Ah, yes, these are baby's shoulders shrugging. While we're over here, I was reminded we had our technically second coffee tragedy in the nursery. The first time my coffee was like down to the last drop, so it barely got on anything. But this one was a sad one. This one was tough. It was also sitting on the table that just collected random things. So I'm glad it's not there because for some reason I kept putting it there thinking she couldn't reach it. But now we're into everything and we're reaching for things and we're pulling things off of surfaces. And mommy learned the hard way. Do you want to read it? Okay. Silly baby.